I'm very good with media. That's why they always usually have me do
Oh,
it.
interesting. We were just picking up the...
Probably because I hate you.
Yeah, hold on. I was about to say,
Yeah.
Paige was just showing off about how she never misses media, except for when she was supposed to do an interview with me.
Well, he just complimented me and Eva the exact same way. So
no,
he
I said
sucks
I
as a
called you.
person.
I called you beautiful, and
Yeah.
I called her gorgeous. But that's do you consider those rankings? You shouldn't. They're just different words.
I consider those rankings.
And what do you consider higher?
How's his better?
You think hers is better? You think gorgeous is above beautiful? I guess it is. Technically, it sounds like that, but it really. I just wanted to switch it up.
Yeah.
I would have said gorgeous for you as well. You are a dynamo.
No, you're wrong.
Oh my god. Okay, so by the way, so Paige is.
So Paige was just saying that she is really great at media.
Yeah, and I never miss a media. I never miss a media day ever. I miss one, and this guy holds it against me.
I am. I'm gonna
Look,
hold-
I'm sitting here in front of you now,
I know, and I feel blessed.
making it up to you. Yeah, you should feel blessed.
I do.
you want my autograph?
Yeah, I kind of do. I gotta tell you something.
We got all these placards here for you to sign.
Let me sign it for you. I'll make it out.
I gotta tell you something.
Yeah.
That is the second time I've seen that today.
Oh, Bray Wyatt has one too.
Yeah.
I had it first though. Everyone keeps tweeting. I'm like, I swear it's not connected.
Yo, but no, hold on. By the way, and they're on your ring fingers.
I know. Well, I have a couple. I have one on this finger.
Okay, all right, good. So it's
But-
totally random.
No, it's unrelated.
It's the
Completely.
code. There's a wrestler with a corresponding tattoo for each of her tattoos.
Yeah, there's another one with the.
Yeah, Carlito has this. It's very strange.
Really, Iron Mike Sharp.
I
has the
have
one
4
from the other
husbands
finger.
in
That's
the
good.
wrestling business. No, I remember him saying, "Oh, I'm gonna get an anchor because so I don't have to wear my wedding ring all the time," by his wife. And I was just like, "Oh, that's really weird because I already have one." And then he's just like, "Oh, damn it!" Like that. He's like, "No, I can't get it." Then he finally got it. You know.
So I know this may change the tenor of this interview.
Right. Is
But-
it getting deep? And
Don't try to make her cry.
But David Shoemaker, my partner here, is a very
bad.
unlike me. He's very professional, right?
Right.
Like me, I'm an animal. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm a hip hop DJ. I'm barely professional.
Right.
Shoemaker is the ultimate professional. He never says anything that's inappropriate. However, he has expressed on this podcast before
Oh God.
that he is deeply fond of Paige.
Oh.
No.
Deeply.
Come on.
In my
Come on.
defense,
You've expressed it. You've said it on the record.
I'll just say that I think that there's probably I speak for most people who are listening out there. I mean, I think most people would agree that she's a very gifted, wonderful human being.
Yes, very talented.
And apparently very
Thank
good at
you.
media, which is something that I've always looked for in a potential mate. You know? Showing up to interviews on time, that sort of thing.
Potential mate.
He's always looked for a woman with great media training.
Because I don't know if I believe that though, because you obviously have said something already that you've already said to Eva. So maybe you said the same thing about.
I can
Not
guarantee
true.
this that if this had happened during,
Yeah.
I wouldn't still be here. I would because I'm leaving right after this very awkward moment.
Yes. I'm so happy that this even happened. No. The difference is, here's the difference,
Okay.
Paige. I will hit on every beautiful diva that
Yeah,
sits
you
in
look
this
like a
chair.
scumbag.
I am.
Yeah.
And no,
Right.
I'm not a scumbag. I'm married. I don't actually hit on them. I just pretend hit on all of them.
Right.
Shoemaker
All right,
was
scumbag.
Shoemaker was special just for you though.
Oh.
So you know what I'm saying?
You're
So
right.
we are coming up on the 1-year Paige anniversary
Yeah.
of you showing up on Monday Night Raw
Right.
the day after WrestleMania, and
To the craziest pop of all time.
yeah,
I know. I couldn't believe it. It's like European crowd, man. They like a bit of pale Paige,
okay.
the
And
pale princess.
I gotta ask you something. This is very important. I'm
Right.
taking the side here.
This is.
He just fully rotated.
Well, I want to look at you fully
Are you
because
looking at my skin right now?
I am.
Right.
Your makeup on TV is different than it is in real life. You look, in my opinion, hotter in real life, and
That's
even
what I get told.
you look extra white on TV, like.
It's the lights.
But it makes your face look literally slightly different than your body, and in person, it's not like that at all.
I don't know. Maybe it's
Do you want me
the
to talk to
makeup.
someone?
I don't know if it's the makeup, ladies. I don't know what it is. But no, I actually get told that. And I'm like, man, I must look like absolute dog crap on TV.
No, you
then.
look very. Listen,
It's just a very different.
It's just different.
Everybody looks different.
Yeah, everyone's like, that's the two things I get. Hey, you look prettier in person, and hey, you look way more tan in person. I'm not actually tan, but
yeah,
I'm
certainly-
not extremely white
that's
either.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
And let me be clear. I'm not just saying this.
Right.
You look great on TV.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. But there's just a level. Just tell the lady when she's giving the extra layer. Just be like, relax. I'm good.
Well, she doesn't lay on my body. It's just my face.
There's not white spray tan,
Yeah, I mean,
ghost tan.
Okay, let's go back to the end.
Justin.
I'm getting unfocused. I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
thinking about your hotness. Let's get back to 1 year ago. You debut on Monday night to a huge pop, which is pretty crazy. And
Yeah.
now, here we are a year later, and you're like this totally established part.
I know, it's weird.
Isn't that weird?
It blows my mind. It doesn't even feel like it's been that long yet. But it's been such a great journey, and I'm just so like appreciative and so happy to be here. I'm just blown away. I'm absolutely blown away. I still get goosebumps thinking about it.
Did you get a lot of? I know the NXT girls. I'm sure everyone's very happy. But was it all positive and love from the locker room when you come out?
Oh, absolutely not. Like it's like that in every locker room though. That's the thing. Like it's not just here. Like 3 Colors girls are genuinely happy, and they were there for me as soon as I come out of Gorilla, and they were so cool, and I got tons of texts.
You're not going to tell me who hated on you, so tell me who were the ones that were most happy. How about that?
The ones that are most happy that was there straight away was
Straight away.
all right, you need to calm yourself down.
I'm sorry. I love when Brett say straight away. I'm very into it.
That was
I just
really
got back
bad
from.
impression.
That was a terrible impression. I'm trying to tell you my life story, and then
Okay,
you're
so-
just making fun of me, and I don't know if I can be here anymore. I feel like I should just leave.
By the way, when Brits do American
We'll
accents,
go.
when
Me
Brits,
and my boyfriend will go.
Yeah.
Stay here.
Oh my God, nothing would make me happier. When Brits do American accents, by the way, you guys always go Valley.
No, I like to do Southern.
Do Southern.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I like to do Southern.
Do it. Try it.
All right, give me something.
Ready?
to
Here we
say.
go. You got to give me a second. It's a little bit. And it wasn't an impression. I'm just saying I like when Brits say straight away. I don't think that's not that bad an impression.
I'm so glad there's someone in the world that does a worse British accent.
I don't think it's. I guarantee.
Actually, I will tell you a story. Me, Bailey, and Emma have like this little threesome group. Not an actual threesome, but like a
Oh, got it.
threesome and we are called Sharon, Karen, and Jill, and we are rednecks.
Okay,
That's
so
what we like to do. So we're like, wait, I need something to say. Give me something to say.
I want to order some chicken for dinner.
I want to order some chicken for dinner.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
And then I say the MF. Can I swear here?
Yeah.
So I'm like, you motherfucker. I say that to Zeb all the time. I'm like,
Really,
hey,
really
Zeb,
great.
you motherfucker.
Okay, hold on. So you're answering though. Who showed you the most love?
Okay, so obviously Emma was there. The people that were there in person. Okay, so Emma was there. Summer was there. Alicia Fox. Rosa. They was like my main girls. Actually, Nikki and Brie Bella were great. AJ was great. There were some people that were great.
AJ was great.
She was really great with it, actually. Surprisingly, she's actually really nice to me.
I was gonna say that changes interview to interview, and I never know what I'm gonna get. So you looking at this next year. What does one hope to do? I mean, in the last year you won the title. You've become a regular
Twice.
star. Say twice. Apologies. 2-time
Yeah.
star.
Let's just list all my history-making things right now.
Accomplishments here.
Yeah. What other accomplishments did you have? NXT champion as well.
First ever
First ever.
NXT
Divas
Women's
too,
Champion.
yeah.
I was a double champion with both championships. I was also a 2-time Divas Champion. Both times I was the youngest, and the NXT I was the
I know.
youngest. NXT was the longest reigning so far.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
Oh my God, you're a child of Jace.
What? So I mean,
22.
a year
I've been
ago,
wrestling for nearly 10 years.
Yeah.
though.
I know.
Haven't you seen her be the British documentary about her family?
Yeah.
No, I haven't
Oh,
seen
you
that.
haven't? You haven't done your homework?
I know about your family, for God's sake. What do you know about me?
I thought you were supposed to be smart, man.
Oh.
This is really weird.
Well, would you know? Because you canceled the first interview. So I mean,
What?
I mean,
so
I did my background
So
check.
last year at this time, you were doing all this stuff. Like you were at Access. I mean, you were doing media, but like you
Yeah.
weren't.
I wasn't part of the main roster.
Right. I mean, it was right before that had happened. How has
Which-
your life changed?
It's really weird. I was like backstage just in the green room yesterday because I was coming out to do my own signing because usually I was doing it with like 2 other NXT talent last year. And it's like crazy. I'm like, man, like now I'm here. Now I'm going to be part of the actual show. Like I'm not going to be in the access matches, which I do love them. Like this is where like all the NXT talent can showcase what they could do, show like the future of the wrestling. Like this is their spotlight. So it's really cool. But it's kind of nice not to be part of it, but kind
of course.
But yeah,
I mean,
now I get to be on the grandest stage of them all.
It is crazy though when you think about 22. I mean, that is an incredible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I started young and I can now retire young if I wanted
You
to.
really?
I have plenty of years ahead of me.
Or you go the other way and you could like do more decades in the business
Oh,
than
I'm
Mae
going
Young
to.
and
Oh, I thought you were gonna
Oh,
go a different
no.
way. I
You
thought.
know what? I'm gonna bow out peacefully when I know it's my time. You know, where they're just gonna be like, okay, bitch, now you're too old.
You know who says that? 22-year-olds.
Yeah.
exactly.
Then the next thing you know, you're like 50, and you're just.
Well,
you're like,
I have other goals that I want to like. I want to wrestle for as long as I possibly can. And I'm probably really stubborn because my parents are still wrestling, so I'm probably.
How old are your parents?
My dad is 63.
And still going.
And he just retired. I'm saying that with air quotes because he literally
Because it was a
still
wrestler
wrestles.
retirement? Right.
Yeah, he's like, oh yeah, I retired. And then 2 weeks later, he's in the ring again with my brothers. I'm just like, Dad, you are never gonna give up. And my mum is 44. She's a young mum.
How major are your parents in the UK?
Some wide eyes.
What did I?
Lex has some really wide eyes. You just
I
gave me.
did I wide eye you? I
Yeah.
didn't mean to wide eye you like that.
It's taking it in.
just creepy.
Yeah, I'm taking it all in.
Right.
No, how big a deal are they though? How much do people know them day to day?
They're like minor celebrities in England. It's really nice. Like everyone kind of knows the Knight family. It's like the Hart family kind of, but it's obviously smaller. But people in America is not gonna know who they are. But slowly, I'm trying to get them as much exposure as possible.
And when you were a kid though, did it ever create problems? Like, did you ever have like Brett will tell stories about being kind of made fun of and ridiculed because his parents were the wrestling family. Did you?
Right. Yeah, I would always get made fun of, and I used to try and stay out of school. I was always like the weird kid who wasn't popular at all, and the ugly duckling, and no one wanted to be my friend. So I was like, whatever. So then, I didn't really go to school much, and then I got in a lot of fights when I was younger, which is translated into my work. So that's cool. But yeah, like I used to get.
Do you prefer being the not so nice diva as opposed to being the lovable, friendly diva?
Yeah, I can't do cookie cutter nice prissy
So,
girl
okay.
thing. That's not my thing.
Okay, so can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Full disclosure.
What?
Do you remember this? What I'm gonna tell?
No, I have no idea what you're gonna tell.
She debuted, and I was like, wow, that was really fast. I didn't really know that much to think about you.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can see that
I
she's.
know you're.
I was like, I can see that she's good. Seems cool. And then I watched and blah blah. And then that day that you turned, it was on AJ, right?
Yeah.
That you turned on her and beat the shit out of her outside the ring. And I show up to her podcast the next day, and I was like, I'm in.
Yeah.
I get it. It was just funny. Like,
Because no one really understood, because like the first 3 months or whatever, like they wanted me to be the underdog and stuff, and I was like, man, that's just not me. Like that's not my character at all. And then one day they were just like, all right, now's the time. And I'm like, oh really? Like I'm so excited about this. Now I can go full throttle Paige again. You know, like.
and it worked in every way though. It wasn't. It's not. I mean.
No one expected it.
But it's right for your look. It's right for your
Yes.
move set.
Right, I can't be smiling. Like they tried to make it sound like Vince is like, please smile, like please. And I'm just like, I can't. It's like impossible. Like I can smile outside the ring, but when it comes to my character, I just can't do it. Like I can do it sarcastically, very good.
Yes.
Like a sarcastic smile, I'm like, yeah. But I can't go out and be like, like smiling and waving because I look like an asshole.
Oh my god, I would love for you to do a thing while where you do impressions of American girls to make fun of them.
Oh my god, I do that anyway.
That
Yeah,
would
we-
be a great gimmick. That I'm just like the all American.
And she's like, "Oh my god, look at me!" Like you.
Oh my god, I'm so happy to be here with my blonde hair.
Right, and then when you flip back to your real voice, and you're like, "Just kidding, you idiot!" It could.
Yeah,
that
I
could be-
did that for a promo down in NXT before in the Performance Center. We have to do promos every Wednesday, and I did that.
What you did?
I was just like, oh my god, and then I was just like, all right.
I'd be really into that.
Paige.
Who's out there that you most would want to work with? Like,
In NXT,
no, in general, in the world that's still active or
Oh,
could
man.
be active.
I would
Including
love to
NXT.
face Bull Nakano, obviously, because that's where I got my submission from.
Wow.
I loved her. I would love to face Alundra Blaze.
You should do it this weekend.
I mean, I should
Saturday
stick
night.
around, right? I
How?
mean, she did tweet me about it. So.
Did she?
Yeah, no big deal. But yeah, I was like fangirling like a mother. I'm such a fangirl still. I love it. I'm a super muck. I would love guy-wise, I would love to face Bray Wyatt or Stone Cold or something like that. You know?
Do you and Bray want to have a battle of the finger tattoo?
Yeah, we just have like a thumb war, but with our.
It's the second time Thumb Wars. That's the second time Thumb Wars have come up today on
Oh,
this
that's
podcast.
really weird.
Thumb
Well,
wars are huge.
You and Charlotte Flair ever talk about Thumb Wars?
no.
She
But
brought it
should
up-
we have a thumb war?
I feel like we should be.
I feel like Grantland could host that.
Yeah, I feel like we should
We
promote
should
it right
make
here.
that happen. Let's make that happen.
That's great. Well,
Yeah.
listen. I mean, it's a. Are we getting?
Yeah, she's being moved
It's
on.
a crazy moment to be a woman wrestler right now. I mean,
It's a really
Right.
good time, right?
It's just since in the years since you've debuted. It's like
Yeah.
I think just the general perception has come a long way.
Definitely, especially in the last month or so like that, when the Give Divas a Chance started trending. It's been absolutely mind-blowing. Like straight after that, we've been having double segments, promos, backstage stuff. Like, you know, they've been absolutely fantastic with
Oh
us.
yeah, and then your 22-year-old ass has a match at WrestleMania
Oh
on
yeah, no
Sunday.
big deal.
No
big
biggie.
deal. Wait, WrestleMania?
Yeah.
What's that?
So listen, so good luck with that.
Thank you so much. Yeah, yeah, no big deal.
If you are ever interested in A nerdy sort of podcaster.
I thought you were going to invite her to do another interview. At
Oh yeah, another interview. Exactly. Paige, it was a pleasure.
That's
Thank you
your
so
interview,
much.
man.
Nice.
That's not mine.
Oh, thanks for having me. Kicked me off last time.
Yeah, sorry, that was you. Cheers.
Bye.
Awesome.